Today's recipe comes from the southeast coast of China. We're making Westlake beef soup, also known as Westlake minced beef soup. This soup has a delicate, fresh and savory flavor. It is often served as an appetizer. Quick and simple to prepare with very few ingredients, this soup can be customized to taste. First we have 300 grams, that's about 11 ounces of minced beef. And we're going to marinate this with a quarter teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of white pepper powder, half a teaspoon of corn flour or cornstarch, half a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, and half a teaspoon of minced ginger, as well as half a teaspoon of minced garlic. Mix all these ingredients together. Try not to overwork the mince and then refrigerate for 2 to 3 hours. Remove from the fridge about 30 minutes before cooking. Next, to a stock pot, we've added 5 to 6 cups of water. We're bringing that to a boil. To this, we're going to add 2 stock cubes. I'm using beef stock cubes, or you can use chicken stock cubes as well as a large thumb-sized piece of ginger that has been thinly sliced. Bring this to a boil on high. Once it has come to a boil, lower the heat and simmer for 5 minutes. Now we can add the marinated mince to the simmering stock. Raise the heat a notch and cook for another 10 minutes. Stir and break up any clustered lumps of meat that may form. After the mince has cooked for about 10 minutes, we want to remove any soup scum that appears on top. After this, do a taste test and add any additional soup seasoning. You can add any soup seasoning powder of choice. If you don't have soup seasoning, you can always season with salt and pepper. We're also going to add 2 to 3 fresh lime leaves that have been torn. About 2 tablespoons of Chinese cooking. Wine is often used, or you can use any non-alcoholic meat marinade substitute. We're also going to add a squeeze of fresh lime juice. Allow the minced beef to cook in the simmering stock for approximately 20 minutes. At this stage, we're going to mix 3 tablespoons of corn flour or cornstarch with half a cup of water. Give it a good stir to make sure there are no lumps, and then add to the soup. Once again, use your ladle to break up any large lumps of the minced beef that may have formed. Give it a brief minute to allow the soup to thicken up. Now take a long wooden ladle and stir the soup in a circular motion in one direction to create a whirlpool effect. Then reduce the heat to a very gentle simmer and pour in 2 lightly beaten egg whites in a circle over the top. Stir again in one direction. The raw egg white will cook almost instantaneously as they spread and feather into ribbons. Don't cook the egg too long. As soon as the eggs are set, turn off the heat or reduce to a minimum simmer. Now we can season with white pepper powder. I'm adding about half a teaspoon of white pepper powder. If you like, you can also add a little bit of Chinese black vinegar and half a cup each of freshly chopped coriander leaves, that's cilantro, as well as spring onion greens. Serve this soup hot. I love how simple it is to make this Westlake beef soup with its appealing fragrance from plenty of freshly chopped greens. In general, this is a grease-free, fresh-tasting soup with fresh and soft flavors. So give this recipe a try. I'm sure you'll love it as an appetizer or a light meal anytime. For details on the recipe, as always, head down to my blog. The recipe and the details and ingredient list is all available there. If you like my videos and recipes, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more recipes from all around the world. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.